Shut up! Panther 60! Down! Viking 18! Check out! Let's go! 70 Lions! Ha! Set! Ready, ready! Here we go, here we go! Ready? Ready? Go! Come on, set! Here we go, set! Ready? Let's go now! Ready? Down! Let's go! Here we go! Here we go! Ready? Ready? Go! Shut up!
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New York Giants. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to decide their ideal leader of the team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here we go.
As Stroud now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Stroud to throw it. Taking a shot for Dell here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 3rd and 10. Now Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Grubbs trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd and 9.
All right.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Texans send the punter out. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And the Giants first down.
They go play action now. Sanders. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Sanders. He has Hyatt over the middle. And he will have the Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's another Giants first down.
Play action, it's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Come on.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
To throw now, here's Sanders. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And it's incomplete. Cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
Stroud. This one left side, caught by Collins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Stroud looking to throw. Another one caught by Collins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. No score after one on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Stroud. Complete to Wheaton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Throwing now is Stroud. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Fight. 97.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow. 22. Set.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants first
ready.
down.
Blue 32.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On play action, Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Mariota to throw it. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Darius Alexander breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Who the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Brought down at the 20.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 13-yard line. The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Stroud keeps it. And he is going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. And he's going to go down. Safe back at the 13-yard line. Darius Alexander able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll send Kirk in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. And then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play action now. Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mariota. He's got Thornton working the sideline. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Giants offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Attack. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And Stroud now to throw. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
They begin on the ground with Camaro. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play fake. Mariota. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. 20. And they will score. Hit 6 for the Texans TD. So now the Texans offense back onto the field. They'll line up and go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they wanted to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
New York set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute and go to the playmakers. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Quickly into the hands of Naders off the RPO. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, Mariota. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Completed to Hyatt. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
That's another Giants 1st down.
Ready.
They go play action. Mariota completes this one to Thornton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
At the 23-yard line.
Mariota. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And brought down the number before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Try to pound it in, Camaro. take it all in for a giant touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants have cut it back within a score.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22. Houston's offense taking over again. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Play action. Here's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Collins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Zappi fakes a handoff, looks to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Houston.
Up the middle they go. Kirkpatrick. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Kirkpatrick. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Zappi. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Turnover on down.
They'll run on first down. Kirkpatrick. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kirkpatrick. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Zappi. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Giants ready to come out now. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
First down.
Now Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. McKinnon here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And a football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Pitch and catch here to Cook. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Kirkpatrick. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Looking to throw, Zappi. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Darius Alexander in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A returnable for Thomas. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Jones. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Second and 3.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Jones. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of